Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to the Lady Beaver Gymnasium here in sunny Fredericton, New Brunswick. Beautiful day outside, and we've got some great basketball action to bring you this afternoon. Start out with an ACAA women's match between the visiting Mount St. Vincent University Mystics and the host St. Thomas Tommies. MSVU, 9th ranked nationally. Coming into this one, they are tied for second in the conference with Holland College, both with 10-3 records. STU is sitting in fourth at 8-5. STU still has opportunity to climb the ladder here in the standings as we get towards the end of the season. However, spoke with Coach Connors before this one, and he said they don't really own right now a whole lot of tiebreakers, so they're pretty much settling into that fourth place position. That would make them play on the quarterfinal Friday, which also didn't seem to bother Coach Connors. He said we might actually need that. MSVU, on the other hand, can still get a bye in the quarterfinals. Bit in control of their own fate. They still have a game remaining against Mount Allison, and that would give them the tiebreaker against Mount A, I believe, if I'm correct. So they could still find themselves all the way to the top of the conference. These teams have met twice before this season. November 13th here in Fredericton, STU won 83-68. Ava Prosser, 20 points, 5 rebounds. Vanessa Sophie, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals. Alyssa Jeffrey, 12 points, 9 rebounds. Emily Owens with 12. Emily Holt with a monster game for Mount St. Vincent, 34 points and 19 boards. The other 4 starters, Chloe Oxner, Kat Korovitz, Gwen Ettinger O'Leary, and Alicia McNeil, they won a combined 4 for 30 with 1 field goal each. Mount St. Vincent shot 4 of 27 from three-point range and 32% overall. The Tommies, 9 of 32 and 38% overall. November 26, it was a different story in Halifax. It was at Mount St. Vincent winning 84-67. Holt with another good game, 15 points, 3 rebounds. Korovitz and McNeil, 15 points each. Courtney Smith, 14. Alyssa Jeffrey, 18 for the Tommies. Sam Storty, 10. Vanessa Sophie, Emily Owens, 9 each. Mount St. Vincent shot 51% for the Tommies, 34. And STU turned the ball over 22 times versus the Mystics, 14. Your starters, Mount St. Vincent already been introduced. Emily Holt will start and wear number 6. Keep your eyes on Holt. She averages nearly 20 points and 10 rebounds. Tosses in 4 assists. That puts her in the top 2 in the conference in all 3 of those categories. She is having an MVP-type campaign. Chloe Oxner wears number 7, forward from Bedford. Kat Korovitz, number 8. Gwen Ettinger O'Leary, a guard from Elmsdale, wears number 14. And Alicia McNeil, a wing, number 32. starters for the Tommies, number 4, Carly Roy out of St. John. Vanessa Sophie out of Fredericton High, number 6. Alyssa Jeffrey out of Sussex, number 9. Jaden Penny from Leo Hayes on Fredericton's north side wears 20. And Ava Prosser from Johnstown, Ontario will wear 22. It'll be Penny and Holt in the jump to start this one. Officials, Mr. Michael Murray, Mr. Donnie Forsyth, and Mr. Dan Wilton. They are the 3 charged with making sure this goes according to Hoyle. Mount St. Vincent controls off the tap. Oxner across court for McNeil. She'll drive baseline and travel. Tommies will inbound, and we'll see here early pressure from Mount St. Vincent. Both these teams like to play the pressure game. Both coaches, that's their style. Numbers for the Tommies. Penny will stop and take the 16-footer. She shot at about 15 and a half. No rim, but the shot clock reset, so we'll blow that one down and reset the shot clock to 16 seconds. Penny with a tough catch on the inbound, guarded by Holt. Off to Prosser. Prosser, step back three-pointer. Front rim there. Korovets on the rebound. Outlet pass was off of McNeil and picked up by Jeffrey, who misses the layup. Can feel the intensity in this one early on. Both teams bringing energy. Pressure now from the Tommies. Holt guarded by Penny. They work it around to McNeil. Tommies in a zone. Taken away underneath by Carly Roy. Jump ball will go to the Tommies. Prosser on the catch. Back for Roy. And now Jeffrey. Inside for Prosser. Off glass, no good. Alicia McNeil kicks to the corner. For the long shot, that's too strong. Penny knocks it away from Holt out of bounds. Mystics ball. We played a minute 19, no score yet. Edinger O'Leary on the inbound for Holt. Bothered by Roy and taken away by Kylie Roy. Tommies will run offense in the front court. Jeffrey on the jab and go. First foul of the game will go to Gwen Edinger O'Leary, a reach in on Ava Prosser. Up off the bench for the Tommies, Emily Owens and Sam Storty as they check in quickly here for Penny and Jeffrey. Coach Connors told me both Emily Owens and Sam Storty been a bit under the weather this week. Not quite at 100%. Didn't get the full complement of practices in. Oh, there's been a lot of illness going around in general. Athletes are not immune to that. Good to see both able to play today. Nice look inside from Owens to Storty, and Sam Storty with the first 2 points of the game. McNeil loses the handle, and it's Sophie down on the floor. Foul called on Vanessa Sophie. Coach Fred Connors of the Tommies said, "Where's that foul? That's a loose ball that they're both going for." I didn't see that one either, but the official's much closer than me. And Mr. Murray's been blowing the whistle a whole long time, so we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Sophie on the drive, high off glass, off rim and in. Corvettes for Holt in the post for Oxner. That one's around the top of the backboard and into the hands of Sophie. Tommy's on the run. Sophie 1-on-4. She'll kick back outside. On the fake is Roy. Roy right to the tin. Holt on the drive, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Vanessa Sophie. That's going to be her second. Will bring Sophie out of the game for sure. Subs were already there. Penny and Jeffrey back in. Coach Connors now still asking about the first foul. Little side eye there from the official. A message sent there to Coach Connors. That's going to be a reach on Emily Owens. Send Emily Holt. No, deeming that non-shooting on the catch. Thought they were going to say that Holt was in the act of going up with that one. Ettinger O'Leary on the inbound for Oxner. Ettinger O'Leary eludes Prosser, gets the shot away. Penny can't track the rebound down, and it's going to be a jump ball. This one will go to the Mystics. Storty for the Tommies. Quick to pounce on that loose ball. Draws the tie up. Holt for Korovets. That shot too strong. On the cut is Jeffrey, blocked by Alicia McNeil. First subs in for the Mystics. Number 11, Amanda Piercy. Piercy, second-year guard out of Torbay, Newfoundland. Prosser on the catch, puts the shoulder down, spins away. Storty on the little pass inside will finish. Sam Storty, a good start to this one. Piercy for Holt. Out of bounds, this will be Tommy's ball as they've started very well here against the Mystics, holding the Mystics scoreless through 3.5 minutes while putting 8 points of their own on the board. Going to be a foul on Gwen Ettinger O'Leary. Subs in for both sides. Courtney Smith checks in for the Mystics. Charlie Connors in for Ava Prosser on the Tommy side. Tommies will inbound with a fresh 24. Penny in the backcourt. That's going to be another foul on the Mystics. That's going to go on Courtney Smith. Smith, a fourth-year winger out of New Glasgow. 5'8", checks in, picks up a quick foul. 3 team fouls each. Tommies +8. We haven't played 4 minutes yet. Charlie Connors, baseline, back out for Emily Owens. That pass picked off, but it's Storty with the steal. Can't get the finish at the rim, but Sam Storty's having a great start to this one. Jeffrey blocked from behind by Courtney Smith. Big defensive play there by Smith. Oxner tees one up, back rim. Tipped out of bounds by Piercy. Spoke with Coach Forward before this game, said it was an early bus ride this morning. Said we'll have to see early how the bus legs are. So far, Tommies are taking advantage of those bus legs. The Mystics yet to find the range. Storty on a nice cut again and gets it to roll in off the rim. Timeout Mystics. Sam Storty off the bench with quick 6 points early. Storty was one of my Tommies to watch in this one, or was my Tommy to watch in this one, in the little Game Tee Up preview video. And of course Holt, who's having the MVP type campaign. My Mystic to watch. Holt, second in scoring with 19 points, second in rebounding with 9.8, second in assists with 4.2, third in field goal percentage at 49, third in three-point field goal percentage at 39. Holt is fourth in steals at 2.4 and fifth in free throw percentage at 72.3. It's pretty well rounded. Scoring, rebounding, passing, shooting in all three aspects of shooting, as well as steals on the defensive end. All top five for Holt here in the ACAA. Tommies, Vanessa Sophie, leads the league in steals at 3.8. Timeout there. Let's see if it makes any changes. If the Mystics can collect themselves against this Tommy defense. They've got numbers here. That's going to be, oh no, it should have been the first two of the game. Courtney Smith missed the lay-in on the nice pass from Amanda Piercy. Mystics will retain possession. It was out off STU. For Holt in the post. Holt with a little hook shot. Side backboard. She's going a little Kareem action on that one. Owens, deep three. That's off the backboard. Connors fights for the rebound, but it's Oxner in control. Chloe Oxner had a massive game here in the preseason Ken Gould tournament. Jeffrey will pick up the foul on the block. Checking in for the Tommies, Roy, Vidito, and Sturkle. They will join Penny and Jeffrey on the court for STU. Emma Foy checks in, number 24 for MSVU. STU still in the zone. Sturkle playing middle of that zone. Nice drop back there by Roy and Jeffrey on the steal. Jump ball called. That one stays with two. Coach Connors was looking for the reach in. Subs set to check in Ashley Marshall. In for the Mystics. Emily Holt coming to the bench. Played over 5 minutes. Mystics yet to put any points on the board. This Mystic team, first in the conference in scoring at 86 points a game. Over 5 minutes, no buckets. Inside for Sturkle. She can score. A little too strong there for Celine. Celine, a second half returnee for STU after being out for a calendar year with a knee injury. But the last few games getting up to game speed. I think she can be a difference maker for STU down the stretch. Can certainly help with the scoring. She can shoot it from anywhere. She'll take it from there and make it from there. Oh no. Thought that one was down and through. Soft looking shot from Celine. Didn't go down. Penny will take the deep one. That one off the backboard. Into the hands of Jeffrey. Another jump ball. This one will go to the Mystics. More subs for the Mount. Kat Korvitz, number 8, will check in. And number 15, Emma Emperingham, in for Mount St. Vincent. Smith and McNeil to the bench. Ava Prosser back in for STU. Steal there by Roy. She's got a couple here in this one already. Penny out of the backcourt for Prosser. Prosser dribbles, doesn't go very far, picks it up, now finds Sturkle. Katie Vidito to the cutting Roy. Reach-in foul there. It's either going to be Prosser or Roy. Now in the bonus. Foul goes on Roy, her first. Team's fifth. That will send Emma Emperingham to the line. Emperingham First year out of Elmsdale and Millwood High School, 5'8" forward. 63% free throw shooter on the season. Knocks through the first one. Brett breaks the ice finally at the 3:37-minute mark of the first quarter for the Mystics that finally get their first point on the board. Make it 2. Roy with the fake drive. Now kicks it outside for Penny. 10 on the shot clock. Roy puts it up and drains one. That's a long 2. Foy put Kylie Roy down on her behind after that shot. No foul. Takeaway by the Tommies. Roy was looking for the cutting Vedito. And Kat Korovitz fast enough to get a hand on that, deflect the ball out of bounds. 21 on the shot clock as Jaden Penny inbounds. For Ava Prosser. Prosser puts up a long 2. Too strong into the hands of Emma Foy. Piercy for Korovitz, and Korovitz misses on the drive. Now that's Korovitz again. She's going to get that same drive this time. 2 bounces off the rim and into the hands of the Tommies. Katie Vedito in the front court. Vedito needs some help. Gets it from Kylie Roy, who gets the push foul from Catherine Korovitz. 4th foul on the Mystics. Storty, Owens, Jeffrey back in for the Tommies. Storty, 6 points already in this one. He's looked great on the offensive end. Keys to the game for me in this one. Should ought to get to those before we get too far in. For the Mystics, it's finding scoring to support Holt. So far, they haven't found much scoring from Holt or anyone else. And for the Tommies, handling the pressure from Mount A and making the shots that they get. That's one of the things with this Tommies team that I've noted. They seem to get some pretty good shots. Not a lot of them seem to go through, particularly from long range. Again, my conversation with Coach Forward, he says, we're playing okay. We haven't played to our fullest potential, not our best basketball of the year so far yet. Said we're still a couple new starters this year, and we still haven't fully gelled as a team. He said it's good for them to experience some adversity right now before they get into March. They would rather learn now what they need to work on, and they have been able to work on that over the last little bit. Certainly the Mystics been the team to beat for a number of years here in the conference. Tommies certainly get up to play the Mystics, as do other teams around the league. Foy, good from the free throw line. Still, the Mystics yet to get a field goal here in this first quarter. Going to be a foul from behind on Emperingham. That's going to send Kylie Roy to the line. Roy, a 64% free throw shooter. And now Victoria Strickland set to check in for the Mystics at the next opportunity. Roy, good on the first. And the second. Now Strickland will check in out of Gonzaga High School in St. John's. Second year of eligibility. Played one season at Mount Mercy in Missouri, a 5'9" forward. Averages a little over 7 points a game for the Mount. Officials conferring on something. have one shot here for the Mystics. And that one is through for Ashley Marshall. Didn't see at all what was called there, whether that was technical foul of some sort, I would have to guess. Didn't hear a whistle or see a tee up there. Penny gets a foot on the inbound attempt. Coach Connor still talking to the official on the sideline, trying to figure out what was called there. Intercepted by Prosser for Owen. She can't finish the lay-in, but there's Penny. Nice over-the-shoulder pass for Kylie Roy. Again, the Tommies are looking for the foul from behind on Roy, and again, they don't get it. Under 2 to go here in the opening frame. Tommies plus 10, Mystics yet to get a field goal. Owens is fouled from behind by Ashley Marshall. And a nice dump off from Ava Prosser. We'll send Emily Owens to the line. Owens, fourth-year guard. I always think of Emily as a forward for some reason. Fourth-year guard at her Fredericton High School. 5'7". The conference all-star in past years. 6.3 points per game average, has dealt with a number of injuries over the last bit, and well as illness this season. So the number's down a little bit for Owens. She catches fire. She can be a difference maker. Prosser with another steal for Kylie Roy, and that's 2 more on the board for the Tommies. Travel called on the far side on Amanda Piercy. Tommies tightening the screws on the defense here. That's going to be a violation. Penny back to Owens, and Owens had not established full position inbounds. In fact, still might have had the toes on the end line, so that goes over to the Mystics. Score here would be big for the Mount. Foy's got one. No! Out of bounds, and this one is to the Tommies. I have to think that the Mystics are wondering whether there's a lid on that rim. Unable to see one go through quite yet. Prosser over the top for Owens. Owens has Strickland chasing from behind. Penny can't make the catch, but she does come up with the ball. Now Prosser from deep. That one off rim. Corralled by the Mount. Minute to go here in this quarter. Pass back outside. Korovets for Piercy. Jump ball. Possession Tommies with 54 seconds to go in the quarter. Good hustle by Kylie Roy. Sturkle back in for Penny. Katie Vedito also checking in for Emily Owens. Tommies need an inbounder. It will be Vedito. Prosser on the catch, back for Vedito as the Tommies break the pressure. Cross-court pass, Storty, the post for Sturkle. Boy, lucky not to pick up a foul there. Sam Storty shoots the long one, too strong. Sturkle, high post catch. He's going to drive. Thought there was contact there myself. Got the shot up, but it doesn't go down. And good hustle by Storty to take it away. Sturkle sets the feed and drains the three. Under 25 seconds to go here in the quarter. All the 5 Mystic points from the free throw line. No field goals first quarter. Unbelievable. Storty's going to get the foul on the body of Foy. Stordy's second. So I'm sure we'll see a sub here for Sam Stordy. Charlie Connors up off the bench. Emma Foy to the line. Foy, 50% free throw shooter, averaging 2.2 points per game on the season. 12.3 to go here in the first quarter. Two of two to the line from Foy. Commies can hold for the last shot. No pressure from the Mystics. A little surprising there. Benito in the corner. She can make that. No good. Rebound Sturkle. Sturkle off the back rim. It don't fall through. Coach Connors with a little discussion here for Celine Sturkle, coming off about that last shot. Into the first quarter. Tommy's 22. Mystics 7. Mount St. Vincent, who averages over 86 points a game, 0 field goals in the opening frame. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching ACAA.tv. Come on back in about a minute and a half, and I'll bring you the second quarter. Fans, welcome back to the LB Gym here in Fredericton. Busy building here today. There is a synchro swim meet going on. The parking lot is jammed up. Curry Center also busy. I needed hiking boots and a bus transfer to get here from the parking lot where I ended up at the Curry Center. And it's the Mystics still trying to shake off their early morning bus ride here from Halifax. No field goals in that first quarter. 22-7 Tommies. Set to start the second. It's Amanda Piercy. Long pass for Chloe Oxner, too strong. Those two are joined by McNeil, Holt, and Edinger O'Leary. For the Tommies, that's Prosser with the ball. Charlie Connors setting the screen there at half. Kylie Roy. Celine Sturkle, and on the far side, Katie Vidito. That's Vidito on the catch. Now for Prosser. Connors trying to hold post position. Sturkle on the catch, now inside for Roy. Roy back outside. Prosser launches the three, front rims it to beat the shot clock. No rebounders for the Tommies chasing the ball, and it will be Mystics basketball. Tommies come with some pressure. McNeil on the catch, back for Edinger O'Leary. Outside, Alicia McNeil. That one is off the mark. Roy for Prosser. Prosser on the drive. Some body there from Oxner. Edinger O'Leary on the steal. This will be the first two. No, it won't be the first two. That one was out off the Mystics. Tommy's ball. And Gerald Erie there, I think, was anticipating contact that never came. Connors for Vedito. That's going to be backcourt. Late call, but it finally is called. In for Stu, Jeffrey, Owens, and Penny. Holt draws the foul. That's going to go on Penny. Tommy's first foul of the quarter, first on Penny in the game. Emily Holt to the line. Already mentioned she was among the league leaders. She shoots 72% from the stripe. Silk on the first. Let's see if this making one from the line helps Holt find the range. Thus far, all the Mystics points on the free throw line. Second one, rattles around and through. Penny on the catch. Intercepted that time by Korovitz. Korovitz on the drive. Finally, one goes through for Mount St. Vincent's. That one itself was a bit of an adventure. A little scoop shot there from Korovitz. Danced on the rim before falling through. Owens out of the corner. That rims out. Now it's McNeil. She's going to be fouled by Celine Sturkle. McNeil on the interception there. Helped up by Sturkle. Coach Forward was looking for the unsporty to be called there on Sturkle on the grab on the breakaway. Vanessa Sophie and her two fouls will set to check back in. Timeout, Stu. (22-11). First 4 points of the quarter here go to the Mystics. Finally got their first field goal to go through. These two teams, Mystics coming off a loss, 94-85 versus Holland. Lisa Bolander with a great game for Holland, 32 points. Lauren Armstrong, who I think is the key to that Holland College team. You think about Bolander, Benitez, and their third big scorer, whose name just eludes me right there. But I think Lauren Armstrong really, to me, is the key to that Holland team. She had 20. Carla Benitez, 16 and 13 rebounds. Kat Korovitz, 26 points, 12 boards. Emily Holt, 20 points, 8 rebounds. MSVU led by 16 at one point. Advantage to them on the turnover and rebounding side. Holland College shot a sparkling 47% from the field and were plus 10 from the free throw line. The Tommies, after losing here on the Friday evening to Mount A, went to St. John last Saturday and won 83-36. Here we see it was the unsporty called. McNeil on the line. Makes the second. And it will be possession Mount A. Tommies led 33-31 after the first in St. John. Storty and Sturkle, 12 points each. Roy and Jeffrey, 11 each. Sophie, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 assists. Bailey Henderson led St. John with 10. SJ, 30 turnovers in that loss. Shot clock violation on the Mystics. Tommies once again keep the pressure on Mount A. Tommy's lead now is down to 9, though. Tommies have yet to score in this quarter. That's Sophie. She's going to have to be careful. She's playing with 2 fouls. Penny was looking inside for the cutting Sturkle. Knocked out by the Mystics. Sturkle with the tap to Sophie. Nice play there by Sturkle. Keep that ball alive. Reverse lay-in, Vanessa Sophie. Ettinger O'Leary bothered by Jeffrey. Tommies now have gone to a man-to-man defense. Holt in the post outside McNeil. Owens had a hand in her face. Good defense by Owens. Bother that shot from Alicia McNeil. McNeil, a capable outside shooter. Really bothered there. McNeil gets a hand on that one. And it's Oxner ahead for Holt for 2. Pardon me, Korvetz for 2, not Holt. Sophie, the pass to the corner for Penny. Penny against Oxner. Sophie fakes, drives, shoots, no rim. Taken away there by Emily Holt. Holt ahead for Ettinger O'Leary. Penny gets back in defense. Good patience by Gwen Ettinger O'Leary. Let Penny go on by. Lead is down to 7. The Mystics turned it up in this quarter. Sophie lucky not to get called for the travel as Sturkle hits another 3-pointer. That's the type of difference I think Celine Sturkle can make for this team. She can make those spot-up open threes. She's really a 3-level scorer. Now that she's getting up to game speed. Getting off that knee injury. Sturkle out. Sam Storty in. Another sub for the Tommies will be Kylie Roy. Roy for Alyssa Jeffrey. Owens will inbound. A little zone pressure here from the Mystics. Roy on the rip through. Finds Owens. Owens for Storty. Storty on the fake, kicks it outside. For Sophie on the shot. Sophie makes a 3. Sophie on the deflection into the hands of Jaden Penny. Penny goes to the glass and nice block by Holt. Roy, foul on the rebound. Good aggressive Tommy's defense here. Penny thought she was coming off on that miss. Instead, it's the second foul on Kylie Roy that has Ava Prosser checking into this one. This is the best I've seen the Tommies, certainly this season, I would say. Tommies are the most locked in at this point in the game as they've been, generating lots of turnovers and pressure on defense. The best defensive set for sure out of the Tommies. Prosser for Sophie. Sophie calling for Owens to get to the post. Pass from Prosser deflected by Piercy. McNeil in the front court. Holt way away from the bucket. Now she kicks it outside for Oxner. Oxner is money. Ten-point lead for the Tommies. Prosser fouled by Holt. Ava Prosser will go to the line. Prosser averaging 6 points, almost 4 rebounds a game. Shoots 69% from the stripe. Connors in and Emma Foy in for the Mystics. Katie Benito set to check in for the Tommies at the next opportunity. I think this might be for Emily Owens, I think. No, it's for Ava Prosser, the shooter. 4:45 to go here, first half. It's been an entertaining one. This game, I think, is going to get closer yet. That's out off of Charlie Connors. Veteran move there by Alicia McNeil. Courtney Smith on the outside, gets by Connors. Out for McNeil. McNeil drives paint, off glass, lays it in for two. Big steps there from Alicia McNeil. Foy knocks it out of bounds. Oh, but off of Vedito. 9-point lead for Stu. Mystics have very much found their footing in this quarter. Piercy kicks it back outside, and that one is to no one. Oxner had just moved from that spot. Jeffrey for Sophie. Protect the foul situation there for Stu. Prosser will also check in for the Tommies, and Emma Empringham back in for the Mystics. Jaden Penny for the Tommies. Both coaches have gone fairly deep into their benches in this one, and players moving in and out of the game here fairly frequently. Not quite a hockey game in terms of the subs just coming in rhythm. Prosser knocks down a three. Tommies are shooting it well from outside in this one. Piercy shuffles the feet before the ball goes down. Piercy will come out. Ettinger O'Leary will check in for coach forward. Tommies inbound. Connors on the dribble for Vedito. Dangerous place to catch the ball there, right at half. Easy to get a backcourt violation. Vedito avoided it. Prosser on the pass to the cutting Connors, who scores two. Ava Prosser's had some nice assists this game. Penny with a steal on the inbound, and two more for Stu. Hard pressure from the Tommies, and Katie Vedito on the steal. It should have been two more, but it wasn't. I think you'd have seen a timeout there from Coach Ford had that one have gone through. 16-point Tommy lead. Foy. Tough shot there by Foy. Great post position. Penny a little too strong off glass. Rebound Courtney Smith. Ahead for Ettinger O'Leary. She'll slow it up and wait for her teammates. That's McNeil. McNeil paint against Vedito, scores two. Katie Vedito's got to come another step out to stop McNeil on that one. Connors for Penny. Back for Vedito. Picked off by Ettinger O'Leary was that pass. Now it's McNeil again against Vedito. McNeil off glass, scores two, draws foul. Veteran Alicia McNeil on a nice little run here for the Mystics. Alicia McNeil trying to put her team on her shoulders. Carry them back into this one. Sophie and Sturkle in for Vedito and Jeffrey. So for the Tommies, Sophie, Sturkle, Connors, Prosser, and Penny. Your personnel. Prosser for Penny. Another steal. That was Empringham on the steal. Now McNeil in the front court, guarded by Sophie. Tommy's get a steal. Sophie against McNeil. Sophie fouled by Alicia McNeil. That's going to be 2 points for Vanessa Sophie. Good work by Vanessa. Straight at the glass on that one. Didn't give Alicia McNeil any angles. Forced the foul from behind. Owens in for Penny. Penny took a little tumble on that last steal. Sophie averaging an even 11 points, just about 6 rebounds, and over 2.5 assists a game. Free throw shooting has been up and down. She was really, really good early, then had a bit of a rough stretch, averaging out About 66% on the season for Sophie. Makes 2 there, 13-point Tommy lead. Strickland gathered by Prosser. Sophie with a deflection into the hands of Ettinger O'Leary. Blocking foul there. It's going to go on Charlie Connors. Tommy bench holding their breath as Vanessa Sophie has 2 already. 15 foul on the Tommies, only 2 on the Mystics. Ettinger O'Leary to the line. Ettinger O'Leary 7 points a game. 3 rebounds. Shoots 61%. Getting my numbers mixed up here all of a sudden. Ettinger O'Leary makes the second. Long forward pass for Prosser. Tough catch. She's doubled in the corner. She gets through it. That's going to be a foul called, though. Going to go on number 13, Courtney Smith. Jeffrey will check in. 1:50 to go in the half. Deflected out by McNeil. Steal by Ettinger O'Leary. Took it away from Connors on the inbound. Ettinger O'Leary scores 2. Timeout, Stu. As the lead is down to 10. The veteran Mystics, Ettinger O'Leary and Alicia McNeil, really inserted themselves here in this quarter. Reminder coming up after this one. These same 2 schools on the men's side, that should be a battle as well. Really, really interesting playoff positional battle happening on the men's side as well. And then later on this evening, I'll be making the trek up the hill for the hockey game. Little fill-in duty there. That goes at 7, so I'm hoping to be able to get there in time for puck drop to fill in there in Seniors Day, the Tommies women's hockey. That'll be on AUS TV. The Tommies play in Atlantic University Sport. Men's game, you'll stay right here on ACAA.tv for the Tommies. Of course, all your information for Tommy fans. GoTommies.ca. Don't forget, Progressive Jackpot, GoTommies.ca. Go in there, check that out. Prize this week, I think, expected to be around $1,000 or more. There was a non-winner last draw. Get on there and check that out. Get yourself in that draw, help athletes, and maybe win yourself some money. Connor's very, very lucky not to get called for a travel there. Dribbling into trouble, I think, is Alyssa Jeffries at the bottom of that pack. Jump ball, and it's Mystics' ball. Inbound for Ettinger O'Leary, ahead. Oh, nice passing play. Sturkle with the big block on Strickland. Ahead for Jeffrey. Connors on the cut and catch. Long cross-court pass for Celine Sturkle. She'll take another 3 and make another 3. So good to see Celine Sturkle back in action here. She worked so hard to overcome that knee injury. It's a 3-pointer drained by Gwen Ettinger O'Leary. Connors draws the foul, and again it was close to a travel. Amanda Piercy checks in. Prosser with the catch. Sturkle. Heels on the sideline that time for Celine on the catch on the wing. Penny in for Connors. Pressure from the Tommies. And Vedito in for Sturkle. Sturkle 9 points in this one. 3 deep balls for Celine. Timeout, Mystics. 10-point game here. Under a minute to go, first half. I think this one's going to get closer yet. Short coach forward will have some adjustments on the Mystic sideline at halftime. Get his group refocused. Coach Connors, of course, will do the same for the Tommies. Still would be pretty happy with a carbon copy second half. They're up 10 right now and have been pretty comfortably in front most of the way. It's been double digits since pretty early on. 55.9 to go here in this half. Mystics have to think they'd be pretty happy if they could see single digits going into halftime here. And they've got the ball inbounding. Chance to get it to single digits. Tommies, certainly they would like to tack on. Tommies will get the ball back on the blown inbounds pass. That was Courtney Smith throwing the pass. Amanda Piercy couldn't collect the ball. Owens on the offensive glass. Can't get the putback to go down. Benito catches, brings it back out. Tommy sets some offense. Jeffrey on the drive. Shot, she's going to draw a foul on Victoria Strickland. I think the foul there might have bailed out Alyssa Jeffrey just a little bit. It'll be a bit of a tough running lay-in from about 8 feet for Alyssa Jeffrey instead. Foul goes on Strickland. Strickland's first, and it's bonus for the Tommies now. Jeffrey good from the line. She is among the league leaders from the free throw line at 81%. In fact, that puts Jeffrey second in the conference. Great second season here for Alyssa Jeffrey, former Sonic. Really picked it up on the offensive end for the Tommies from her rookie year. Another steal by the Tommies and Penny. Back outside, Prosser for Vedito. Penny on the drive, back to Prosser, far side. 10 now, shot clock. Prosser. No other way to say it, but that's a pretty ugly looking shot there from Ava Prosser. Good drive, but didn't get squared up at all to the rim on the shot release. Rebound Mystics, under 10 to go in the half. The Tommies plus 12. Strickland outside. 2 on the shot clock. McNeil beats the buzzer front rim. That'll do it for the first half. Tommies 45. Mystics 33. So Mount St. Vincent gets 3 points back there in the second quarter. They were down 22-7 at the end of the first quarter. 15 minutes on the board here between halves. Get yourself a little break there. Make yourself a cup of tea. Calm the nerves a little bit. Be back in about 14 and a half minutes with the second. Good afternoon once again, fans. Welcome back to Fredericton, New Brunswick, and the Lady Beaverbrook Gymnasium, where the St. Thomas Tommies hold a 45-33 halftime lead over the visiting Mount St. Vincent University Mystics. We'll add in, it is the 9th-ranked Mount St. Vincent University Mystics. 3 teams from the ACAA ranked. League-leading Mount Allison's ranked 3rd, Holland College 14th. Scorers from the first half for the Mystics, who had 0 field goals in their first quarter. Emily Holt, 0 for 2 from the field goals, only 2 points. Tommy's doing a spectacular job holding down Holt. Oxner 3, Corvettes 4, Gwen Edinger O'Leary 8. Alicia McNeil leads the team with 9. Amanda Piercy 3 boards leads the Mystics. Ashley Marshall 1 point. Emma Embringham 2 and Emma Foy 4. 23 turnovers for the Mystics in that first half. We're in play here. The Tommies for Jaden Penny into the post, knocked away by McNeil, who got the steal on the pass intended for Sophie. Sophie with a good defensive effort there not to pick up her 3rd foul on the driving McNeil. Loose ball. Jump ball situation here. And will stay with the Mystic. Tommy scores in the first half. Kylie Roy 8. Vanessa Sophie, a team leading 9. Alyssa Jeffrey 2. Jaden Penny 2. Ava Prosser 4. Emily Owens 3. Celine Sturkle 9 for the team lead, with Sophie on 3 3-pointers. Penny here on the steal and lay-in. Sam Storty 6 early points, and Charlie Connors has 2. That's your Tommies scoring. Tommies committed only 15 turnovers to the 23 for MSVU. Shooting percentages, field goals, MSVU 33, Tommies 33, so pretty close there, evened out. Free throws, 13 of 14 for the Mount. That's really keeping them in this one. Tommies 10 of 12 from the line. They'll get a chance there, as it will be Alyssa Jeffrey on the line. Starting this half on the court for the Tommies. Sophie, Jeffrey, Roy, Penny, and Prosser, the 5 that started the game. Same situation for the Mount. Holt, Korovets, Oxner, McNeil, and Edinger O'Leary. Edinger O'Leary for Holt. Knocked away by Vanessa Sophie. Penny picks up the loose ball for Prosser. Long pass for the cutting Vanessa Sophie. She uses the body against Oxner. Can't get it to go down, but it is out of bounds off of the Mystics. That was intended for Prosser in the post, but it's picked up for Penny. Jaden Penny been all over the loose balls here in this half. Sophie on the drive, met by a couple of defenders, gets the ball back, finds the cutting Roy, who's met by Holt. 10 on the shot clock. Prosser jab, shoots 3, front rim, rebound. That went to Alyssa Jeffrey, but it's Gwen Edinger O'Leary who gets the tie-up. Jeffrey, I think, took a face-first tumble down to the court there. Sits up and checks to make sure all the chiclets are still in the same place. Says she's all right. Away we go. Penny on the dribble, back for Jeffrey. Intended for Prosser in the corner, picked off by McNeil. Alicia McNeil. Spent several minutes at the end of the first half. Nails down on the floor, having a chat with Coach Mark Forward, while the rest of the team was in the locker room. So there was some instruction there from Coach. Nice job by Vanessa Sophie to use the body, draw the foul on Emily Holt. Sophie just went right at Holt, forced Holt into her second foul, and Sophie to the line. Owens in for Alyssa Jeffrey. And Celine Sturkle, and her 3 3-pointers in for Ava Prosser. Sophie nailed the free throw. She was 2 for 2 from the line in the first half. Two for 2 here to start this half as well. And down for McNeil. Tommies have pushed the lead to 18 here to start quarter number 3. Edinger O'Leary leaves it short. Rebound for Jaden Penny. Outside for Kylie Roy. Long pass for Emily Owens. Owens can't get the lay-in to go. Good defense by Oxner and Holt. Make that Owens shot really tough. Alicia McNeil finds a lane, drives. Offensive foul on Alicia McNeil. Great step in by Jaden Penny to draw the charge. Amanda Piercy will check in as that will be 3 on Alicia McNeil. McNeil and her 10 points per game go to the bench. She had 9 in the first half, well on her way to eclipsing that, but the 3 fouls, sure we'll see her there on the bench a good portion of this third quarter at the very least. Unless the game really starts to get out of hand for the Mystics. Sophie on the drive, was looking pass. Deflected by Korovets to Edinger O'Leary. Pass for Holt. Holt gets the shot up, draws the foul on Emily Owens. Holt still yet to see a field goal drop. Only 2 points in the first half from the line. Over 3 minutes in this half. The Mystics yet to score. Finally, no, they do not get one. Holt 0 for 2 from the line. Emily Owens on the drive. Owens a little tough luck from the field in this game. Sturkle catch inside, looks to go up against Holt. Holt blocks it out of bounds on Sturkle. Connors for Sophie. And Prosser for Penny. Coach Connors continues to run fresh legs into the game. Owens inbounds for Connors. Connors for the cutting Roy. Turnover there for the Tommies. Piercy stops, pops, drains one. Roy on the take, can't get it to go. Rebound ripped away by Emily Holt. Tommy's a couple of opportunities to move this lead over 20, haven't been able to do so. Holt finally gets a field goal to drop. Let's see if that's the spark Emily Holt needs. Seeing one go down. Connors the tough catch for Sturkle. Smart move by Celine Sturkle. Now she has a little conversation with Emma Connors saying, hey, that's a real tough catch. Got nowhere to go with that when you pass it to me there. 14-point Tommy lead. Couple stops here for the Mystics and scores. This game looks a whole lot different. Prosser with the offensive foul. Bowls over Emma Emperingham. And there's the first stop. Let's see if they can get a scored out the other end for the Mount. Into the hands of Holt against Connors. Piercy on the spin. Stopped by Roy. Cross-court pass to the corner. Empringham. She drives. Sturkle comes up with a little bit of a limp there, but I think she's okay. Taken away by the Mystics. Missing the lay-in was Marshall. Owens on the rebound. But Owens was on the end line. It will be Mystics ball. Storty will check in. Will be for Celine Sturkle. Storty, a great start to this one. 6 points early. Let's see if she can get going here. That one rims out from Courtney Smith. It looked pretty good. Prosser with a tough pass there. It would have been for Connors that was deflected. And now it's Piercy. Stops, takes another 2 points. 12-point game, what was just about to be 20 or 22. Suddenly down to 12 as the Mystics on a little bit of a run. Tommies could use some points. Don't get any there, and it's rebound Holt. Connors is going to draw the foul on the aggressive defense. Charlie Connors with her second. Third team foul. Both teams 3 this quarter. Now in a 12-point game. Tommies with the steal. That's Roy. Takes away the inbound. Roy fouled by Holt. Holt, I think, probably got the worst of that. Holt's third. So both Holt and McNeil 3 for the Mystics. Emily Holt checking her chicklets to make sure they're still all in the box. Kylie Roy for the second one. Rebound for Holt. Roy with the deflection. Oh! Prosser with the unsporty there on the dive over top of Mystics player. So this will be 2 shots and the ball. Prosser aggressive. Went right over top of Amanda Piercy. Piercy took a hard collision there. Piercy, some assistance from the Mystics bench. Will go off. Gwen Edinger-O'Leary will check in to shoot the free throws. Edinger-O'Leary, 61% free throw shooter. Interesting setup here for Edinger-O'Leary. She's not on center shooting these free throws as she makes the first. That white line is pretty much dead center of the free throw line, and she is to the left of it. So a 10-point game. Chance here with the score here to make it single digits for the Mystics. Be a big swing here for that. Offensive foul called as Storty takes the charge on Emma Empringham. Big step up by Sam Storty. Storty, in my view, having a great game here for the Tommies. Oxner in for Empringham. 4:23 to go here in the third. Entertaining ball game, and folks, don't be surprised if this one gets closer. Yeah, this Mystics team is tough. They can score in bunches once they get going, but this is the best I've seen the Tommies play, particularly first half. Sophie, long-range jumper, doesn't go down. Rebound, Oxner. Connors was looking for the steal, but it's into the hands of Holt, and now Edinger-O'Leary. Edinger-O'Leary, a little tricky dribble, gets to the bucket. Can't get it, go down. Storty, nice lead pass. That's a beautiful pass from Sam Storty. Quick look up court for Kylie Roy and the easy lay-in. Oxner for Holt. Holt, nowhere to go. 8 on the shot clock. Roy knocks it out of bounds. Hitting the deck there was Courtney Smith. Ettinger Leary on the steal. Steal for Marshall. Foul drawn on the Tommies. Bonus now for both teams. On the line is Ashley Marshall. Third foul on 15 is what they've got on the board. I'm not sure if that's the Tommy foul or the last one on Empringham. I thought that was Penny who would have picked that one up. I didn't catch the referee's hand signals. So we'll assume that that means it's a Storty foul that's up there. We've already put the team foul on the board, so we'll assume it's Storty's third. Connors for Penny, 8 on the shot clock. Penny outside for Roy, who takes a long shot. No good. Rebound, Oxner into the hands of Holt. Holt outside for Smith. That one, no good. Jump ball as 4 players fight for it. Oxner, Holt, Connors, and Storty. Owens, Vidito check in for the Tommies for Stu. McNeil will come back. She's got 3 fouls. McNeil on the catch on the inbound, drives paint. She's got 2 on the lay-in. No, too strong. That's a couple times layups have fooled me here in this one that I thought they were in for sure. Time violation on the Tommies as the Mystics have turned up the defense. Ten-point game. 2:38 to go now in the third. Bucket here is really big for the Mystics. They haven't seen it under 10 in a long time. They can get it under 10 here. Have to think that gives them a little bit more life. Ettinger O'Leary and the fake drive, kick outside. One dribble shot goes up. Rebound into the hands of Courtney Smith. Smith resets. Now back outside, Alicia McNeil. 5 on the shot clock. McNeil on the screen by Owens. Offensive foul as Storty once again steps in to take the charge. Sam Storty laying the body on the line in this one. 2 charges taken. That's 4 on McNeil. Big foul there as well. Alicia McNeil, one of the veteran leaders of this Mystics team. Sophie on the catch. Nice pass for Jaden Penny, reverse layup. Can't get it to go, and Vanessa Sophie picks up the reach-in foul on Chloe Oxner. That'll walk us the length of the court to shoot some free throws, where Oxner came over from UKC for her 5th year of eligibility. 6 foot forward, averaging 7.4 points per game and 4.3 rebounds. Shoots 65% from the free throw line. Honestly, I expected numbers a little bit bigger for Oxner in the scoring department with this Mystics team. However, she's taken a bit of a backseat from her scoring role with Kings this year on the Mount team. There it is, we're under 10. Mystics have to like that look on the scoreboard a lot better. It was almost 20 at one point. And there they get another steal. Ettinger O'Leary against Sophie. Good work, Vanessa Sophie, not to pick up the foul. But it's offensive board for the Mystics. They work it around. Courtney Smith shoots. That's going to just go out of bounds. Over to the Tommies. 1:25 to go in the quarter. Big mentally for the Mystics to get this to single digits going into the fourth. Tommies, of course, would very much like this to be a double-digit lead. That pass deflected. Was intended for Owens from Storty, and it's out of bounds off of Oxner. 22 on the shot clock as we inbound. Now the referees will confer. Alyssa Jeffrey will get an opportunity to check in. They're going to leave it at 22. I thought there was a couple more seconds gone than that off the shot clock, as did Coach Forward. Inbound for Jeffrey. Tommies have to get it over here. Knocked out of bounds. 16 on the shot clock. Let's see if the Tommies are in danger of the time violation here. Sophie's aware. She sends it long for Owens, out of bounds. I'll bring us back to this end, 1:14 to go. Boy, if the Mystics, who are in danger of being down 20, can get a score here, how big is that for them and their confidence going into Q4? Ashley Marshall hits the deck. Foul on Kylie Roy. We'll send Marshall to the line. Marshall 2 for 2 on the season from the free throw line coming into this one. Nice looking stroke there from Marshall. And again, Marshall is set up 4 or 5 inches off of center, same as the last free throw shooter from the Mystics. Lead is down to 7 for the Tommies. Tommies a bit tough time scoring this quarter. Draw a foul there. Going to go on Ettinger O'Leary. She doesn't think so. That's going to be Ettinger O'Leary's fourth. So foul trouble's mounting for the Mount. Kylie Roy makes the first. Oh, veteran move there by Storty to slip around the defender to the baseline for that rebound, but it bounced the other direction. I thought Storty suddenly had inside position. Mystics got the rebound, but then called for a travel. 54.3 to go in the third. Tommy's score would push us back to double digits. Roy on the catch. 8 on the shot clock as Storty launches a three. Front rim there. Tracking down the rebound is the Mystics. And Amanda Piercy back for Emily Holt. Tommy's again with good pressure. Mystics get it over. Korovets. And nice pass for Courtney Smith, who goes off glass. 6-point game. Big swing here this quarter in favor of the Mystics. See what their scoring run was. I should have been written down when the Tommies had the opportunity to go up 20 and couldn't. Since that point, it's been a big Mystics run. Roy with the miss, rebound Holt. Piercy, 3 seconds left in the quarter. Not sure she's going to get a shot off. She's not. The end of 3 quarters. 54-48 STU. Tommies led by 12 at halftime. See that cut in half to 6 points. Take a minute, about a break and a half. Take a break of about a minute and a half. I'll get the words in the right order eventually. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching ACAA.TV and Tommy's TV on YouTube. Fourth quarter is going to be a good one. Come on back. in about 1:10 now. Fans, welcome back for the fourth quarter. Tommies +6 in this one as the Mystics get 6 points back off the Tommy lead. Win here would move the Tommies to 9-5. The Mystics would drop to 10-4 and lose their tie for second place. Other games this weekend. Crandall, a narrow defeat last night at Mount Allison. Strange game that was. Mount Allison up big early, and Crandall came back, and then Mount Allison another big run to start the second half. Crandall led late. Alexa Rancourt, a monster gain for Crandall, more balance on the Mount A side, but it was the league leading and third nationally ranked Mounties pulling one out by 3. UKC is in it at SJ. It's happening right now before UKC comes here tomorrow for a noon start. The Mystics, they go at UNBSJ. Holt hits the three-pointer, and we're in a three-point game. And a big game tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock on the island, Mount A and Holland College. There'll be your teams there at the top battling. Owens leaves one short. Storty fights for the rebound, as does Jeffrey. Tie up with Oxner. The ball stays with the Tommies. Big start to the quarter. No, ball does not stay with the Tommies. Ball goes to the Mystics. We straighten that out now. So a three-pointer, and suddenly we can be tied here. The Mystics can score in this one. That's Holt, who just drained a three. Dribbling against Roy. Outside for Smith. And now Korovitz. Holt shot the three, looks for the foul, doesn't get it. Ball is short of the rim. Coach Forward looking for a foul there as well. He has a little discussion with the official alongside the bench. Tommy's tough time moving the ball against this rejuvenated Mystics defense. Roy gets off glass for 2. There's a bit of a shuffle of the feet there by Kylie Roy. She got away with it. Get the ball down in time, I guess. Holt backing in Sophie. Cross-court pass, Oxner for 3. Back rim, rebound, Jeffrey. Ahead for Kylie Roy. Kylie can't get it to go down, bothered by Oxner. Rebound, Korovitz ahead now. Piercy back out. Korovitz. That's a 3. 2-point game now. Jeffrey loses it out of bounds, bothered very much by Chloe Oxner. Penny and Prosser will check in for Jeffrey and Roy. Coach Connors goes big. This puts Owens and Sophie into the backcourt, and size up front for the Tommies. Storty, Penny, and Prosser. Travel violation on Courtney Smith. Expected nothing less than a close game coming into this one, and that's what we're getting. How we got here, a little bit unorthodox. Usually you expect these teams to be pretty close all the way along. Storty with the spin, back outside for Penny. Deflected away. Stays with the Tommies, 8 on the shot clock as Emily Owens inbounds. Penny dribbles, now 3 on the shot clock, gives it to Sophie. Sophie step back 3, got it away and drained it! Cross court to the corner for Oxner. Korovets again for the deep 3! Deflected out by Korovets, that stays. Tommy's ball, Alicia McNeil checks back in. She does have 4 fouls. 2-point game. Celine Sturkle off the bench for the Tommies. Wasn't quite fast enough to get to the table for the check-in. Sophie off glass, doesn't get it. Prosser attacks the rebound, bats it out of bounds. Mystics ball. Sturkle in for Storty. Sturkle's going to check Oxner here in this defensive configuration for the Tommies. Now she'll give help. Good defense by Celine Sturkle. Made that shot really tough for Amanda Piercy. Sturkle at 6'2". Really tough for Piercy to get the shot over. The cutting, McNeil scores and ties us up. McNeil a little backdoor cut on Emily Owens. Ties us at 59. Sophie on the drive. Tough reverse lay-in, Vanessa Sophie. I've said it before, and I'm sure I'll say it again before the end of the year. Core strength of Vanessa Sophie, absolutely amazing. Korovets is red hot from downtown. That pole vaults the Mystics into a 1-point lead. Long pass for Sturkle. Sturkle met by Piercy. Penny on the rebound. Now Sturkle on the offensive glass. She'll spin around, put one up, no good. Prosser on the tap. Finally, it's Holt who collects the carom ahead for Piercy. Piercy drives paint, kicks for McNeil in the corner. Oxner thought about it. The red-hot Korovets is lurking behind the three-point line. Instead, it's Sophie off the glass to the front court. Sturkle drifts back behind the three-point line. Penny instead will tee one up. Jaden Penny makes the 3. Tommies +2, 5.5 to go. Q4. Little heat check shot there from Korovets. Cooled off just a little bit. Prosser around for Penny. Now Emily Owens. Owens outside for Ava Prosser. Prosser shoots a long shot. That rattles through for Ava Prosser. It's a 3 as well. Tommy's +5. Holt from outside. Too strong. Owens with a piece of the rebound, but Alicia McNeil collects it. Now Holt again on the drive. Shouts it over Penny. Good help defense there by Jaden Penny as Holt had a lane. A hard-charging Penny changed the shot. Sturkle from downtown. Can't get it to go. Prosser on the rebound. Prosser puts it up, back rims it. McNeil on the rebound. Holt will slow things down here a little bit. So let's run some offense. Now gets the catch against Prosser. Outside. That's the red-hot Korovets. Shot taken by Piercy. Rebound Owens. Sophie for Prosser. Sturkle in the post. She's got a mismatch. Oh, and a travel on Celine Sturkle. I think she just turned and squared that one up. She had an easy shot over the 5'7" Piercy. Instead, she found the mismatch and wanted to do something a little more with it than she had to. Turnover, under 4 to go. Mystics inbound in their backcourt. A whole bunch of subs in, so I'll reset the lineups here when I get a moment. Holt kicks it outside for McNeil. McNeil back to Holt. Holt step back three. Too strong, rebound through a few hands, and finally it's into Alicia McNeil's fingers. She's going to drive, shoot the 8-footer off the glass. Holt on the rebound over Connors, can't get it to go. Connors a better block out that time. And it's Tommy's rebound ahead for Kylie Roy. Roy against Ettinger O'Leary, loses the handle off her foot and out of bounds. Checking back in is Catherine Korovets. Emily Holt comes out. Timeout, Mystics. I'll see if I can reset the personnel on the court for you when we come out of this timeout. Set up for a good finish here. Reminder coming up right after this one. Scheduled 4 o'clock start. And we're going to obviously be behind that because it's 10-2 right now. Minimum 20-minute warm-up will be the Mystic men and the Tommy men right here. And also, if you're a STU fan, women's hockey tonight, assuming we get done with the basketball here, I'll be making the transition up the hill to the Grand Harvey for a 7 o'clock puck drop. A little fill-in for the usual hockey guy. The Tommies are testing my versatility here on a sunny Saturday in Freddie Beach. 3:19 to go, the Tommies +5 over the Mystics. Mystics inbounding off the Tommy turnover, and out of the timeout for the Mystics. Smith, Ettinger O'Leary, Korovets who's shooting that one. McNeil. And Ashley Marshall for the Tommies. Storty, Vidito, Roy, Jeffrey, and Connors. It's going to be Gwen Ettinger O'Leary's 5th. So we'll have a sub here, no doubt. Well, I guess by rule, there'll be a sub in. Unless the Mystics want to somehow play with 4. Wouldn't advise that. So Holt checks in. So Korovets, Holt, McNeil, Smith, and Marshall for the Mystics. That's Roy who gets the inbound pass from Sam Storty. Roy brings it over half. Finds Vidito. Tough catch for Vidito, bothered by Ashley Marshall. 10 on the shot clock for the Tommies. Jeffrey on the fake. Cross-court pass for Roy. She'll shoot the 3. A little too strong there. Into the hands of Holt. 2:40 to go. Holt against Jeffrey. Courtney Smith. Offensive foul. Great step in by Kylie Roy. That's 3 or 4 really good step ins by the Tommies. Storty took a couple. Roy there. Amanda Piercy checks in for the Tommies. Prosser and Penny. Penny on the inbound catch from Storty. Sure, we'll see Vanessa Sophie back in this one in no time as well for Stu. Veteran ball handler down the stretch. Prosser, post catch. Outside, the cutting. Roy, power step off glass. Oh, it rimmed out. Smith collected that rebound. That's McNeil in the corner. Has Piercy on the outside instead. McNeil dribbles it out. Holt, 9 on the shot clock. Holt cross-court pass. Piercy drives baseline. Penny, good step out, but that one rolls in anyway. 3-point game, 1:50 to go. Roy for Penny. Back for Storty. Jeffrey on the far side, bothered by Korovets. Prosser on the tough catch. Prosser's going to drive. Kick it outside Jaden Penny. She just made one from out there. That one's short. Rebound to Holt. 1:20 to go. 3-point game. Korovets into the post. Nice tip away by Jaden Penny. Penny using every bit of her length there to defend that pass. And now we see Owens and Sophie back in. Oxner in for Smith on the Mystic side. Holt on the outside. That's McNeil. She's going to fake against Penny. They look inside, and it's Jeffrey dropping back to deflect the pass. Owens picks it up. Owens gets it across center for the veteran Sophie. Sophie's going to take it to the bucket and score 2. Vanessa Sophie. 54.8 to go, and it's timeout Mystics. Coach forward with another discussion with Alicia McNeil as she comes off, and I think that's a more of an encouraging discussion. Don't get yourself down. We need you. We're going to use this as a learning opportunity, undoubtedly. Quality game between these two clubs, as it always seems to be. Tommies seem to rise to the occasion against the Mystics. If they can finish this one out, it will be full marks of the Tommy squad. That game last Friday against Mount A, kind of wondered where this Tommy team was. It's a team to me that hasn't really gelled like I thought they might to this point in the season. Various reasons, of course. Injuries, illnesses. Players, in my view, Coach Connors may dispute this, haven't really quite settled into their roles yet. Seem to be getting it together a little bit more here in this one. Maybe they needed that big blowout win in St. John. Start feeling a little more confidence. Whatever it is, played fairly well in this game. Holding the league-leading scoring team Mystics well under their average here. Average 86, only got 64 on the board, do the mount. We're late in this one, and there's a steal by Sam Storty, who's had a great game for the Tommies. Early scoring, a couple big charges taken, and some big defense by Storty. Roy with a jump ball, and it will stay with the Tommies. 45.4 to go. 15 on the shot clock as Owens inbounds. For Roy. Roy's going to draw the foul on Amanda Piercy. Storty on the catch, and now Storty gets the foul from Catherine Korovets. Tommy's no fouls this quarter. That's the 4th on the mount. Tommy's Inbound, Owens was trying for Sophie, who loses a handle. Coach Connors was looking for the push on Vanessa Sophie, doesn't get the call. Sophie with a little look towards the officials as well. That's timeout Mystic, so no more timeouts left for the Mount here. Big possession here for MSVU. They really need a score on this trip. Keep themselves in this one, down 5. Late game situation now. Do now have the 4 team fouls on the board, so they can go to the foul situation if they want to send STU to the line. They will advance the ball to half, 40.2 seconds. They'll give up 10 on the shot clock. That reduces it down to 14. They need a quick score anyway, so, well, not necessarily a quick score, but they need a score. Trailing by 5. Inbound for McNeil. She gets space, shoots the baseline jumper, too strong. Rebound Holt. Putback is no good. Rebound Holt again. That time there was blocked, but Holt will go to the line to shoot 2 foul shots. That foul goes on Sophie, her 4th. Holt to the line. Holt, tough day from the field, really, in this one. Rims out the free throw. Big miss there for Emily Holt from the line. Holt, usually really good free throw shooter, so expect her to drain this one. But it's that first one. You don't get a chance to offensive rebound to miss on the first one. And she misses the second as well. Penny on the rebound for Storty. Storty had the jersey pulled by Emily Holt. As the Mystics were giving the foul, that sends Sam Storty to the line. Storty, over 60% free throw shooter on the season coming into today. Makes the first to make it a 6-point game. A make here makes it a 3-possession game and pretty much raises the stakes for the Mystics. Makes it really hard if it's a 3-possession game. Storty calmly sinks them both. What a game from Sam Storty. A little bit of everything. Penny gets the foul. Not going to hurt the Tommies too much, as that's only going to be their second team foul. Doesn't send anybody to the line. We'll give the Mystics an opportunity inbound, down 7. If you're the Tommies, don't foul, just play good straight-up defense. That's McNeil. Korovets wants to launch 3, but Penny says no way. Storty picks that one up, and Storty once again fouled by Holt. Sam Storty to the line again, and free throws here would pretty much salt this one away for the Tommies with only 16.7 on the clock. Storty can replicate her last trip to the line. And you need 3 3-pointers. That's really tough in 16 seconds. Storty, good there. And good again. That gives Storty double digits on the day. 6 points early, at least 4 there from the free throw line. Couple charges taken, some big boards and big defense from Sam Storty. McNeil launches, no good. Rebound to the Tommies and Jaden Penny. Tommies over the Mystics. 73-64 is your final. As STU holds down the league's top scoring team. Keeps them well under their average, the Mystics. No field goals in the first quarter. Unbelievable. I don't know that I've ever seen that at the collegiate level. Team not have a field goal in the first quarter. Tommies at one point looked to be going up 20, but they didn't get it to go down. The Mystics come all the way back, had the lead here in the fourth quarter, did the Mystics. Knew the game was going to get closer, but the Tommies pull it out at the end by 9. Storty with 4 free throws late to seal it for Stu. The Tommies with the win. They will move to 9-5. The Mount drops to 10-4. Tommies would own the tiebreaker now against Mount St. Vincent, should they end up tied in the standings. That could be big in terms of playoff opponents, should that ultimately come down to that. So the Tommy women take the first Think Pink game here in Fredericton. I'm Bill Gibson. You've been watching ACA.TV and Tommy's TV on YouTube. We've got 19 left on the clock here in the men's warm-up. Switch your stream over and come on back for men's action. It should be a barn burner as well. Thanks for tuning in, folks.